Thank you, Shocks and dudes. We're going to have a quick recap of the action we've seen so far today. First up, from Game 1, Fnatic versus TSM, we saw a lot of pressure coming out from Reignover early in the game.
Man, poor Darius here, like getting killed over and over in top lane.
He's used to it, let me tell you. From NA, he's rather used to that.
And then this right here just shows how one-sided this matchup is. Gragas doesn't even get an assist. Cassiopeia gets a full-on solo kill. He's just there as a spectator to watch him die.
But the pressure, and from Game 2, Besiktas versus SKT. Slow start for SKT, but they showed that they were not going to be, put off kilter, and later in the game dominated team fights.
And their team fight was just so good in choke points. Azir, Rumble, you cannot fight that there.
All right, and finally, Game 3, EDG versus AHQ. 25 minutes for a 5-for-2 there in the jungle. It just shows that EDG, when they do have that slight lead, they're not afraid to fight.
Mountain was looking for that engage, and they saw that coming and just immediately stopped there by make a really good support play.
They were just like bashing heads the entire
ships in the night, except they hit each other.
The real definition of ships in the night, running straight into. But it shows you too how close this game was in terms of on a knife's edge, where this, another second or two in a Karthus.
I think both teams were playing the skirmish game really well, but there was no towers falling down until 80 minutes. There was just fighting, and then...
It's a tank meta.
It's a tank meta. We throw yourself into each other and hope that you survive.
Bumping heads, man. We covered it already. They're just going to keep running at each other.
A fair number of games under our belt. Here's a look at how the teams are stacked up in the standings. Currently, EDG, Fnatic, and SKT are tied with 1 win apiece at the top of the table, followed by TSM, who's 1-1 after that victory over Besiktas. And meanwhile, AHQ and Besiktas are currently winless at the bottom of the table. So, gentlemen, initial thoughts on how this tournament is shaping up?
I like the way that EDG was on top of that table. Definitely agree with that. Clearly,
nothing to do with the alphabetical order.
I liked it.
I think the next game coming up, which I think is Fnatic versus AHQ, is going to be the one that really tells us what's going on with these games. Because if AHQ manages to take this game, that means that they're no longer, as we thought, bottom 2 teams. Like, they can actually have a run for the top 4 and make it into the semifinals, which would be really interesting, because that would mean that TSM and Fnatic, or whoever else starts to lose games, will be in contention for not even making it out of the tournament.
Yeah, flip side of that, if Fnatic run over the top of them, it means their team fight style wins against both aggressive and passive team comps, and everyone has to throw out that they really don't understand the current meta, which is being thrown around a lot, because, they're going to do it against 2 teams.
Yeah, I feel super excited right now about the game coming up, because I was right in the beginning with Fnatic, and I think they come out really strong. And just to grasp already to the front, I think that Fnatic does really well as well against the playstyle from HQ, and we kind of see fire against fire again, I feel like, and this is just something exciting me.
All right, yeah, well, we've got some great games under our belt, still plenty of games to go. If you're looking to join fellow league fans and watch the midseason invitational finals this Sunday, you're in luck, because Coca-Cola is teaming up with Cinemark Theaters to host viewing parties from coast to coast all over the country. Not only will attendees be able to catch the best of 5 series action on a big screen, but they will also take home a collectible Heimerdinger Cup. The finals will play at 15 different locations on May 10th, and for more information, you can check out lolesports.com/VP. Now, we've only just hit the halfway point. When we return, Fnatic will face off against AHQ Esports Club. Keep it tuned right here. The action continues in just 3.5.